open letter to the company of Monsanto, who supports and produces genetically modified organisms. The significance of the clip that you just watched was to demonstrate that years ago, this area used to be tons and tons of fields. However, now we have destroyed that to create these homes. As you can tell, I am actually standing at an empty lot that isn't being used for anything. You may be wondering how we managed to get rid of all the fields and still produce the foods that we need on a daily basis. That is a great question, and the answer is genetically modified organisms. Genetically modified organisms is when you take a gene and force it into another species or plant. Companies like Monsanto do not play by the rules. Instead, they mix and match to create their desired result.
I wonder if this is good for you.
I couldn't help to overhear you question whether this chicken breast is good for you or not. And actually, years ago, this chicken breast used to be half the size of my palm. But through all the modifications that they've done is how they produce this massive chicken breast. Another fun fact is that these carrots weren't always orange. They were actually purple and white. But through modifications is how we have the better version of a carrot. Genetically modified organisms have been proven to hurt our environment, animals, and us in their whole mess. Rats and pigs are some of the major studies that prove that GMOs are not good for us. Rats have produced cancer that have taken over their whole bodies because of the difference of GMO foods compared to our natural foods. Pigs have been found with high inflammation in their stomach that have caused them to have digestive problems. As for our environment, the Bt bacteria found in genetically modified corn have contaminated our rivers, streams, and waterways, killing any beneficial bacteria coming from it. Monsanto and the many other companies' only goal is to produce as much product in a short amount of time so that consumers could consume more, placing more money in their pockets. Monsanto does not have to notify the FDA whether their products are safe or not. Therefore, products are being cleared with no in-depth studies. Will we continue to let Monsanto to keep us on the blind side, or will we rise up and demand from Monsanto and the many other companies to label their products? It is offensive that these companies have the power over what we eat without giving us a chance to protect our health and the health of our children. I assure you that you want to be out there playing with your kids instead of being stuck in a hospital because your child has problems with their digestive system caused by the Bt bacteria that was supposed to only kill insects but is actually getting into our digestive system. It should be our choice to buy or not buy without the disguise of non-label products.